What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hitting the Bars. I am with a new girl. We don't have KOC here. We got someone better. Ooh, shots fired. Just kidding. We love Keltie. I've got Nona with me. How's it going?
Hi, guys. I'm so excited to be here.
We are in Los Angeles, and we're just hanging. I've been staying with Nona, and it's been so fun. I've seen your family, your doggo. We've been running around. We've been doing Pilates. We've been going to La La Land. That's a good confession session. That's what we'll talk about. That'll be my hot take, maybe. But yeah, how are you this week, Nona?
I am doing amazing since you've been here. Literally love it. We're having so much fun. We've gone to so many cute cafes. Like, it's fun.
We've done workout classes left and right.
Yeah.
We did Pilates, and we both died.
And we're still sore.
Oh, and she did our hot yoga for the first time ever.
Mm-hmm.
And we were very sweaty.
Very sweaty.
We both had to wash our hair, and that means a lot in girl world.
Yes. Yes.
You want to give a little background on you, who you are?
Yeah, I post fitness content. I am, just,
What a recap.
fitness. Oh.
Nona is a TikToker queen, and when we were both with Gymshark, our manager was like, you guys would hit it off. And then you came to Huntington, and we became besties ever since.
Exactly.
We see each other. She comes to Puerto Rico. I'm now in LA. Shall we get into the first segment, hot takes?
Let's do it.
Okay, hit me.
Okay, what's your hot take?
Oh, my interview. Okay, my hot take is grandpa shoes. So New Balances, okay? I saw Ashley wearing them when I went to see her in Orange County, and I was like, these are kind of cute, but they're kind of ugly. I feel like my grandpa would wear it. And I'm like very picky with my shoes because I have big feet. And if you have big feet, you understand you can't wear a lot of colors because it like accentuates it. You just wear white usually. Not like black is like, that just shows your big feet. But I bought them with Nona, and I think they're really cute, but I also kind of hate them and I want the trend to die. But I did just buy them. So that's my hot take is grandpa shoes are ugly AF, and I'm just waiting for the trend to die. But I'll wear them because they're practical.
They look really cute on you, by the way.
Thank you. They don't look too big.
It's like you can wear it casual, you can wear it to work out. I think it's super cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your hot take?
My hot take. Oh, okay. So I think UGG platform shoes are overhyped, but low key, I would buy one. But I think it's just like you can't even find a size 5. Like all the sizes are like sold out. So I think people are just going way too crazy over it.
How platformed are they?
They're like super platformed.
I don't think I've ever seen them.
Like this chunky.
Wow.
Like very
you do
chunky.
love Uggs. You wear Uggs every day.
I do love Uggs. Yeah, they're very comfortable, honestly. I remember people were like, yeah, no one wears Uggs. It's only an LA thing. And I'm like, what?
Did you know Uggs were for surfers?
What?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
That was why they were created. It was like to be on the beach. I think in Australia. I could be completely lying to you, but I thought it was like, it's not really for winter because like they get soaking wet.
Then wait, why are they made for the beach?
It was for surfers that once they like get out, they put their feet in it, and it was like something to do with it's like wicking of sand or something like that.
Oh my god.
So now you know, you're a little surfer.
Yeah, because I know that like Uggs, like they have Uggs in Australia. Like I think that's where it originated from.
Yeah, then that would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay. You had another hot take.
My other hot take, I think Stanleys are very overhyped. Like I would never pay $50 to get a Stanley. I do have 2 Stanleys, but they're gifted to me.
She's giving me one.
Yeah.
Winning.
I gifted her a Stanley cup, but I was like, people are like fighting in stores for them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, chill out. Like there's so many, and I also feel like they leak and like the quality is like average. And like there's so many other like good ones. I think there's a brand called Brewmate. Like
I love Brewmate.
I love Brewmate.
They have sent me some stuff and I still use it to this day.
Yeah, like Brewmate is amazing.
Stanley like reminds me of, I had this babysitter when I was a kid, and she would drink a liter of Diet Coke every single day, and she had a big Stanley looking mug. And like whenever I see Stanleys, I think of they're drinking a bunch of soda.
Damn.
Like a normal mom.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, my hot take, my second one, is we went to, is it bad to say the company? Does that mean?
No.
Okay. We went to La La Land. I had never been. And I don't have trendy things near me. I don't really even have coffee shops. I have 2 coffee shops. And we go and we're drinking it. And it's like this beautiful yellow aesthetic. I'm like, this place is so cute. And my greatest hot take is their lids smelled like farts and dirty diapers. And I got in the car with Nona and I was like, dude, like, it's gonna sound weird. And she's like, it smells like dirty diapers. And we had to take the lid off. And I think like there's some malfunction in their plastic, but I don't think I ever can go back to La La Land. And it's like the trendiest, like guys, Google it. It's a trendiest, cute little spot, but it's overhyped and it smells like dirty diapers.
Yeah.
You confirmed?
I confirm about the dirty diaper part. I feel like it was just
Yeah. Oh, also, this is like, we've told so many people this story that we've seen, but we had a barista there that was taking our order and Nona was like, what kind of milk is it? And she goes, bad milk. And I said, wait, what is bad milk? And she goes, it's not organic. And I was like, oh my God, Nona, that's the most LA thing I've ever heard in my life. Like bad milk. And then I was like, I would love to know the difference and if she actually knew the difference or she just assumed organic was healthy.
Yeah.
You second that?
Yeah, I do second that because like I feel like because I was like, okay, I'll have oat milk. And I was like, wait, what other milk do you guys have? Like, what's your regular milk? Do you guys like have like organic? And she's like, no, bad milk.
I'm like, we are blessed to have milk, ma'am. Not organic. Yeah.
It's so funny. I was like, that is LA for you.
That is LA in a nutshell, you guys. That is why I left. No, I'm kidding. That's not why I left. I love LA culture. I'm like, oh, okay, sure, why not? But anyways, today we thought it'd be fun to have our guest do a little hot or not in the fitness trends for 2024. So let's get into it. Are you ready?
Yes.
So basically, you're going to tell me hot or not, and then you're also going to like, we'll just discuss it depending on what it is.
That's
okay? So the first trend that's coming up in 2024 is sleep tourism. And it's basically just like another term for like a lot of people are now going on wellness retreats. They're like kind of just going on vacation to recharge and rest up. But like that's their purpose of the vacation, not like think of someone that backpacks through Europe. It's not relaxing at all. That's like stressful. Hot or not for you?
I think it's hot. Like some people just need to get away. Like their
Would you do it?
I would do it.
Have you done it?
But not to like I know like there's like wellness retreats where you go and like you pay, like let's say you go to Costa Rica and like they have like activities like yoga, meditation. It's like really relaxing. And I would definitely do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would not.
Why?
It's not hot to me because I live somewhere that's like relaxation all the time.
True.
Like I live near a resort. So for me, when I go on trips, I don't want to lay at the beach. I don't want to relax. I want to like, I also like can't sit still. So like for me, I'm like backpack Europe. Like I want activities. When someone's like, let's go to the beach and lay, I'm like, this is my nightmare. And I'm counting down when I can like run around.
I think it just depends on like what you're like where you're at in your life, you know, like I feel like if I'm in an adventure mood, like obviously I'm not going to do a sleep retreat, but I feel like for like a person that works like constantly, like if you're working like in New York City, the hustle life culture, like you just want to escape and like be somewhere like peaceful.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I won't think it's like lame. I'm like, oh, like it makes sense to just like recharge.
Do you find it peaceful in LA?
No. I don't.
I like how you lean into the mic. And no is my answer.
And no is my answer.
Did I win? Yeah, I don't find LA very peaceful either.
Yeah, it's kind of chaotic and it's like a lot of traffic all the time. And it's just like, it's like the hustle life in New York is obviously worse than LA, but I feel like the big cities like New York, LA, Miami, it's just like go, 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 go.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. Okay, next up is Blue Zone diets. There wasn't a lot on it, like as for what the diet would be, but a lot of people are like starting to research Blue Zones and try and apply what they've learned. Hot or not? Like
as in like fish and stuff like that, like eating fish.
I don't know. It didn't say what diets, but yeah, whatever their diet may be. Would you apply that?
Like would I try it once?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not?
You leaning into the mic. You can just talk into the mic. It's gonna be like, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I agree. I want to watch that documentary. I wanted to watch it with you, and then we just never had time to watch it. Yeah, sorry. But like, there's a documentary solely on the Blue Zones that I think would be kind of interesting. Like, I know there's community aspects. There's even just like, I think they usually have higher carb diets, and then of course, like no pesticides, no harsh chemicals, things like that. I think it's hot. So you think it's not?
No, I do think it's hot.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's hot.
Okay. We also, side note, watched the Miss Americana documentary. Nona is a new Swiftie, and she's never seen it before. What are your overall thoughts on Miss Americana?
I honestly loved it just because like I've recently been like I knew about Taylor Swift, but I never like was in the community like that, and I didn't know anything about her in her like life. But like seeing that just like made me respect her so much more as just a human being and a like an artist, because like she just like cares so much about like the content that she puts out, how she's perceived. She really loves her fans. Like she goes above and beyond. So I really like it's like a new level of love for her.
Keltie's like, I'm not here to stop the conversation. This is now a Taylor Swift podcast. But no, I agree. You know, we watched it with Nona's dad, and he even thought it was really cool. And like, I'm a big Swiftie. So when Nona told me she loved her, I was like, okay, wait. And I asked her. So I was like, please send a reaction of this song, You're Losing Me. And I thought Nona would react. No. Dead faced for 3 minutes, and you sent it to me, and it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Because I was like literally like trying to like listen to the lyrics. I was like, what does she mean by this? I was like really like taking it in. I was like, damn.
I feel like you know how some people like learn visually sounds. Like my family has even told me this, that I'm very like into words, and like I love poetry. I love lyrics, and like I only will like a song if it has good lyrics. That's why I don't like a lot of like mainstream, because it like makes no sense. But like I feel like that's how I learn. And then some people will be like, oh, I just like the beat. Like I tell my mom, like, you need to listen to the meaning, and she's like, I can't, it's so boring. I'm like, what? Like she's telling us about how she was dated Carly Kloss or something like that. So yeah, do you feel that way with lyrics or no?
I feel like it just depends on the mood that I'm in. Like if I want to like just like I do listen to like the lyrics, but I'm also a beat person too. Like it just depends which mood I'm in. Like if I'm in the car and I want to like turn up, go to the gym, like I'm listening to like beats.
Okay, yeah.
But if I'm like driving home and I want to relax, I'm listening to lyrics.
You're like EDM.
EDM.
Would you ever go to a EDM concert? Have you been?
Hell yeah.
Have you been?
I have been.
How is it?
It's like honestly like the community is very tight.
Were you a rave slave?
I was never a rave slave.
Did you dress like a rave slave?
Oh no.
Oh, I always thought it'd be fun.
I was wearing leggings.
Oh. But like, you know, like I feel like it got out of hand like 5 years ago, where people were like literally wearing nothing, and I'd be like, that's just like not even practical for me.
Yeah.
You know? So leggings, I like that.
Yeah, just like I think I was wearing like a bodysuit type of vibe.
Okay, cute.
Yeah.
One thing about Nona is she's very fashionable.
Aww.
And I love it. So
Thank you.
show the world your fashion.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, cycle syncing your workouts.
I think it's hot.
I like don't.
But I haven't done it, but I feel like I should, because like sometimes I go to the gym and I'm like, wait, this is not it.
I've literally never cycle synced. I just will know. I'm like, oh, I'm feeling tired today, or like I start my period, I'm like, oh, I'll do a little low impact. But like I've never been super like regimen on like, oh, I'm in this phase, so this means I can lift heavier. I think it's cool people can do it, but for me it's not hot because I'm just not that observant.
I feel like it just depends on your body. Like you gotta listen to your body. Like some people's periods are like intense.
Yeah.
And some people's periods are like it's a spot and then you're good. So I feel like just, you know.
Yeah, I agree. Especially if you're like, oh, I can't get myself to go to the gym during the time of month, whatever it is, then I think it's really good. But as like rule of thumb, I don't think, for me, I've never cycle synced. Have you?
No.
Are you going to try?
I think I'm too lazy to try.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, I'll be honest about
my own heart. At the end of the day, I'm just too lazy.
I'm too lazy to sync it up.
I half the time like barely track my period. I'll just like, I don't know. I just feel like it's an intuition thing sometimes, where I'm like, oh, I'm really grouchy, or like,
yeah, me too. I'm like a bitch right now. Why am I a bitch right now? I'm just like, oh, I got my period.
Or I'll cry over like a weird thing, and I'm like, what is going on? And I'm like, oh, she's here. Or like cramps or something.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, rucking. And that is like walks with a weighted pack.
Like holding like, what do you mean? Like a vest?
Ankle weights, a vest. It's supposed to help with like longevity. Like it just said it was a trend that more people are going to ruck. What a word.
I think I've never done it personally, but I think it's hot. I think you like kill two birds with one stone type of vibe.
Oh, me too. I think it sounds super fun. I would love some ankle weights.
Yeah.
I always go to buy them and they're like $40. I'm like, never mind.
Yeah.
But love them. They look really cute on the influencers that wear them.
Super cute.
Okay, so hot. So guys, take note. If you want to ruck, go rucking with your friends. I feel like it would really like build your core strength and like
for
help
sure.
with stability.
For sure.
Because you're just like, I mean, if it's a vest, you're like propped up the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, simple supplement routines.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, you know how it's like skincare. You know how there's like 8-step skincare in the past, and like you were literally telling me you used to have this like crazy regimen that TikTok showed you, and then you're like, no, I just do it simple and my face reacts better. I think they're saying people used to be like, take creatine, pre-workout, BCAAs, protein, you know, where now it's simple. What do you think?
I think simple supplements is a hot take.
You mean it's hot?
Yeah.
Not a hot take.
I mean, sorry, it's hot.
It's what? I
What?
agree. What is your supplement routine?
Well, I take like vitamins, and then in the morning I take my greens, and then after my workout I take my protein, and then that's all the supplements that I'm taking right now. Like if I'm going to the gym and I'm like tired, I take pre-workout, but not religiously. So it's just like pre-workout is just like depends on my mood, but like greens and then protein.
Okay, I love it. There you have it. I agree. I do protein shakes, and then I'll do greens. I love electrolytes. Like, that's my jam. Is that your jam?
No, because I don't like how it makes my water taste. But I feel like I haven't tried one that's like good.
I find it like fun. And what did you think? So I had Element, and you tried it. I hadn't shaken it up yet, so it was like drinking pure salt, and I gave it to you. What did you think?
Well, because of my first time, it was really salty, but I believe you. I feel like if you put some ice in it, like probably tastes really good.
What I do with Element is I'll like pour it, and then I'll like drink half my water or 3/4 of my water and just like painfully get through the salt, and then I fill it up, and then it starts diluting it. But with a Stanley, it's so big, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But this is like, I swear by these things. So I do protein powder, electrolytes, and then I started doing a women's vitamin with Ritual. Have you ever heard of them?
I have heard of the...
Yeah, I think it's just vitamins.
Okay.
Vitamin brand? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just bought them on Amazon, and I had this eye twitch, and it like would not go away, and it was freaking me out. I was like, I'm a hypochondriac. So I'm like, my God, I need to go to the doctor. Like, something's wrong with me. I was like looking in the mirror, my eyes like twitching like crazy. He's like, your cortisol, maybe you're stressed out. And I'm like, I'm not. I'm like at peace, like nothing is wrong. So I just researched online, and it's like, oh, you could be deficient in vitamin D, B12, and electrolytes. And I had started saunaing. Almost every day I went to the gym, and I was sweating profusively. So I think I was just dehydrated. And like, we also have a reverse osmosis water. So we have to like put in our electrolytes, and I wasn't doing that. So I bought all these. I haven't had it since.
Oh, wow. You cured yourself.
I cured it. Yeah, I swear by it.
Yeah.
So that's why I brought an Element, because I was nervous it would come back. And then, what else? Oh, I take magnesium right now to sleep.
Oh, I heard about that.
Have you done that?
No, I haven't, but I saw the trend on TikTok.
Ashley Flores. She's a trendy girl with her mocktail.
Very trendy.
She made it for me one night, and it's, I think, Olipop or Poppy.
Yeah.
And then cherry juice and soda water. Or maybe it's just that. She like buys blood orange, like
I saw.
frozen. Yeah. Like she goes all out, and I felt like I was having a little cocktail, and I mean, I slept well. Who knows if it was the magnesium, but
I love that.
I'll go for it. Okay. Wearable tech, hot or not?
Like wearing an Apple Watch or a ring?
Yeah.
I think it's hot. Do I have any? No.
I was just going to say, what do you use? You don't have any?
I have none.
Not even an Apple Watch?
Nope.
Have you ever?
Nope.
You crazy.
Yeah.
I love an Apple Watch. I'm built different.
It's different. But would I want one? I did consider having an Apple Watch, but I just didn't get around.
Okay. What'd you do? I feel like you'd like an Oura ring.
I think I would. Yeah. I have a what is it called? They sent me
a Whoop?
No. This thing. A Whoop.
A Whoop.
A Whoop.
I just said a Whoop.
Oh yeah, a Whoop. And I was like, what the heck?
Do you like it?
Yeah, but you get the Whoop, and then you have to pay like
Literally.
$30 a month. I'm like, no.
Literally.
Everything's so subscription based nowadays. It's like, stop it.
Yeah.
Let me live.
I got a Whoop as well sent to me, and I gave it to Michael. And because I had an Apple Watch, I was like, I don't need the Whoop. He said the same thing. He was like, I have to pay each month for this.
Yeah.
And then he just stopped using it because of it.
I literally like never used it because I'm like, I'm not paying.
Hopefully, Whoop, you're not listening to this.
Whoop, if you are
sponsor
listening
me.
to this.
No, I will fake it. No, I'm kidding.
I'm like, I hope you are listening to it. Make it cheaper then. You're going to force people.
I agree. Apple Watch, you don't have subscription. Actually, do you?
No.
Do you with the Aura ring?
I don't know.
I don't know. I do think if it's an expensive tech, it should be included.
It should be included. I agree. Like the Hatch. I don't know if you guys like heard about Hatch, but it's an amazing alarm clock. Like they have subscription based where you could like pay monthly for like better sounds, but you don't need to. Like it's not like like you could use the Hatch without the subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Brands, listen closely.
I agree. You know, Keltie's really into wearable tech, so too bad she's not here to lecture us on it.
Yeah.
She's all about that life.
I just feel like if it's expensive, then subscription shouldn't exist.
I agree.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Snaps. Silent snaps. Okay. Or as you like to say, period.
Period.
That's her thing. Period. We'll
No
be parking
drama.
and she's like, period. I'm like, okay. All right. Low impact fitness. So not high intensity, not heavy lifting.
I think it's hot.
Me too. What is your fitness routine? What do you like to do?
I just weightlift a lot, but I feel like I'm going to incorporate Pilates to it too because it was really nice. Like I loved it. But the thing is, like what I've noticed is like as people like get older, like their body like can't do the high intensity as much. So low impact is actually better for you, especially for a woman. I've like saw some research about like when you get older, like low impact is actually better for you.
Better for your joints, like lowers your cortisol. Like high impact is like stress beyond belief. This Pilates class that we took, the woman was like straight to the point, very hardcore, but she'd like adjust us. And halfway through, we're like doing these like hip abduction like openers. And I was telling Nona that I felt like something was wrong with me because I was like in so much pain. This lady killed us, and Nona's gonna go back.
And that's a low impact, you know? That's like Pilates is considered to be a low impact exercise.
Is it? I feel like it's stressful.
It's not high intensity. I mean, low impact is like you're gonna get sore still. Like you do the workout, but it's not like you're running around.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like high intensity is like a HIIT class or like weightlifting even is considered high intensity. Like I didn't even break a sweat in Pilates, but I woke up so freaking sore. Yeah. Like I was shaking while doing it.
I feel like it focuses on like mind-muscle connection.
It is. And like, what is it called? Like when you hold a position, I don't know the word. Oh my God, why did it like, but you know what I mean.
I'm trying to think of the word. I know what you're talking about. Tension. Time over tension.
Time over tension.
Holler.
Yeah.
As we're trainers, we're like, what's that word called? I agree. Lately, you heard it here first. I kind of want to get Pilates certified.
You should.
It's like something I've been looking into because like I've been doing it a lot. How do I say that in a normal sentence? Yeah, more often. And I like the energy. I like how they describe the muscle movements. Like I like weightlifting, but it's never been my thing. Where Pilates, I just feel at peace. And like, I feel like I could lead a class. And there's a Pilates studio near where we live that it's okay if you don't speak Spanish. And like, I kind of want to just like get certified and lead a couple classes just to see like, oh, do I like this? And then just maybe do it online.
Yeah.
Like it never hurts. Like my sister-in-law, she became a yoga instructor just to learn. Like she doesn't teach. She just is now an instructor. Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you. Lean into the mic. Okay. Now we'll finish off with a confession session. Nona, hit it. Hit it, girl.
My confession is, well, it's a kind of embarrassing, but is it a confession considered a confession?
That's a confession.
At the gym?
You just gave away the confession.
Oh, yeah. So my confession is so the thing is like I hate going to like new gyms. Like I just like find one gym and that's like my dungeon and like I love it. But I was getting like a little bit bored. I needed to like, spice it up. So I went to a gym and I was working out with one of my friends, brand new gym that I'm going to. First time ever I went into this gym and I fainted. And it's because I was recovering from a cold and I was like healed. But my like sinuses, it wasn't even a cold, it was a sinus cold. So like my throat wasn't hurting, it was just like really clogged up here. Like it was still like a little bit clogged and like I couldn't breathe properly. So like when I did my workouts, I wasn't like breathing well, so I fainted. And I literally and the thing is like I'm so stupid because I knew I was gonna faint and I was so embarrassed to faint in front of everyone. So I went to the bathroom, locked the bathroom stall, fainted in there, woke up, and then and I was like literally like sweating, like cold sweat dripping down my face. And then I was like, okay, I'm good. And then I went back outside. I was like, I need to go. I fainted.
Did you tell them you fainted?
Yeah.
What did they say?
Like, why did you not just tell us you were not feeling well? Like, and they're like, that was so dangerous. Don't do that ever again. You need to communicate better. I'm like, I know, just embarrassed.
That's the worst.
It's like, I shouldn't, like, that was so stupid on me because God forbid something actually like was gonna, like, if I fell, I don't know why I did that. I think I was just like panicking. I don't know, but
that's horrible.
That's my confession.
Okay, I like that. I'll tell my confession. I don't think I've ever told it of my fainting story. I've only fainted one time in my life. Knock on wood. Is this wood? Knock, knock, knock. Okay. So I was getting an IV with Michael. I may have told this, so apologies if you guys have heard it. Keltie always says I repeat myself. And you know, I definitely repeat myself. My friends will be like, Savannah, I've heard the story. I'm like, I'm so sorry. My brain. But so we're getting IVs for the first time, like doing immunity boost IVs. And I'd never gotten an IV, never really had a reason to be around a needle. And I like get pricked and I'm like, oh, okay, it's a little uncomfortable. Fine, whatever. We like are moving on. So then Michael gets it and like his veins are tough. So they like miss and blood starts spewing. And I'm like standing in the door frame, just like talking to the nurse. And he was saying like, I used to be an ER nurse. Like this job's so boring now, blah, blah. And so I like turn back to him. I see the blood spewing from my like husband's arm. And I'm like, oh. And I remember being like, that's gross. And then out, lights out. And because I was standing, I hit the door behind me and like I hit the doorknob and it like literally like skinned my head. And like I had like literally fallen like a rock. And Michael's like, Savannah, like he like runs up to me with his blood everywhere. He's like, Savannah, like wake up, wake up. And so they snap like salt, you know, this what is it called? Some salt on you. Yeah. I wake up and I remember like it was like a dream and it was confusing and dizzy. And then I wake up and I'm like, what happened? And Michael goes, I'm gonna pass out now. And literally the doctor like or the nurse throws him like on a chair next to me. He's like, don't pass out on her. And he passes out. So we both passed out. Yeah. And the nurse was like, oh my God, you guys are insane. And I was like, oh, you wanted it to be exciting. And we ended up getting the IVs and he like called us the next day being like, are you alive? Are you okay? But he's like, I've never had anyone pass out on me over it. I just didn't know I was squeamish with blood. So now when I get anything done, Botox, anything, I'm like, I just want to let you know, I don't know how I'm going to react. I'm not scared of the blood, but my body's like, oh no, out. Yeah. That's the only time I passed out.
So funny.
Right? Nice. Yeah. All right, Nona. Well, thank you for being here for this short little episode. I appreciate you. Where can everyone find you?
At Nona Bayat on TikTok and Instagram.
There we go.
Thank you for having me.
Woo! Okay, we'll talk to you in the next episode. Bye. Bye.